semi-desert of Namaqualand in Africa, there's an animal with a cloak of many colours, suitable for any occasion.
Namaqua chameleons, like all chameleons, are famous for their rapid colour changes. And they do this in the same way as the octopus, by expanding or contracting pigment cells in the deeper levels of their skin. They can even lighten one side of their body, keeping the other side dark. The paler skin reflects the heat better, and so keeps the chameleon cool, though this one seems to have got itself the wrong way round. It spotted a lizard, which is bad luck for the lizard because the chameleon is well equipped for hunting in this harsh land. Its eyes are on swivels, so that one can look forward and the other backwards at the same time. Beautifully camouflaged and armed with a long, sticky tongue, it can snap up its prey with incredible speed and accuracy. In Cape Town, on the southern tip of Africa, a domestic cat preens itself in the sunlight, unaware that its closely guarded territory has been invaded by a dwarf chameleon. His most striking colour change becomes apparent during territorial battles. He's in someone else's territory and has donned his brightest rainbow tones to look threatening. The rival chameleon shows his displeasure by swaying from side to side. And to make his point even more emphatically, "This is my branch," he adopts the same colour-coded warning as his opponent. A head-to-head battle ensues. A lot of fuss for a simple walk along a branch. But the conflict and clash of colours are eventually over, and normality returns to the garden. Did you know that the tiny mantis shrimp has the best colour vision in the animal kingdom? When they fight, the shrimps identify each other by the markings on their elbows, where each individual displays a different selection of colours. And did you know that, contrary to popular belief, bulls are actually colour-blind? They're not infuriated by the red of a matador's cape. They can't even see it. It's the movement that makes them aggressive. Well, us humans, we think we're mighty clever. But military camouflage has only been around for about 100 years, while the animals in this South American forest have been blending with their background for millions of years.
A tree frog escapes the attentions of a margay. To approach their quarry unobserved, predators also disguise themselves. This vine snake exactly matches the vegetation. Its prey is also beautifully camouflaged, brown against brown. Up in a tree, the margays, members of the cat family, squabble over a kill. The disturbance causes the frog to jump to the ground. The vine snake has missed its chance. In the waters of a forest stream, shoals of tiny fish called tetra are swimming. The river is full of plant life, but some of the leaves are not what they seem. They are, in fact, fish. Leaf fish. And they're so realistic that the tetra continue to swim all around them, unaware that the leaf fish, who feed on tetra, are even there. The leaf fish also use their color and flattened shape for defense, and when threatened, they drift gently to the bottom of the stream and lie there on their sides, mimicking an uninteresting leaf. But now the leaf fish are out hunting. The strange-looking appendage on their lower jaw is a lure. It looks a bit like an insect larva and attracts the omnivorous tetra. The fish drift motionless in the water, like a leaf that's dropped from a tree, but a leaf with an appetite. Animals use pigment and mimicry to get a meal. But the language of color has other uses too.
Many animals are brightly colored, a vibrant warning that says, "Don't eat me, I'm poisonous." Other animals are brightly patterned and colored for a different reason, to advertise their presence. These are cleaner fish. And they're trying to get themselves noticed by this green turtle. They graze on the algae and parasites on the turtle's shell and skin. The turtle gets a spring cleaning, and the fish get a meal. They also get protection by being close to their large, armored provider. The turtle carries its protection with it, but in open water where there's no place to hide, transparency is the ideal camouflage. And colorlessness is what jellyfish use. Jellyfish are extraordinarily successful creatures. There are over 200 different species and they inhabit all the oceans of the world. They've been around for over 650 million years. That's hundreds of millions of years before there was any life on dry land. They are not fish, as their name suggests, but invertebrates, and they consist of 95% water. They're without heart, bones or brain, and rely on a network of nerve cells to react to food or danger. Simple sensors around the bell rim let the jellyfish know whether they're heading up or down, into the light or away from it. But in one way they're pretty advanced. They use jet propulsion to search for their plankton food, contracting their rounded bells to force out jets of seawater. Jellyfish may look harmless, but they are in fact highly efficient predators. They stun and kill with long, trailing stinging cells. These contain tiny harpoons called nematocysts, which release toxins that paralyze their prey. They're not much of a sight when they're washed up on the beach, but in their natural habitat, the world's blue seas, they're surprisingly beautiful.